And again, keep the comments coming, guys. I really want to make sure that we can continue to interact with you as we do this breaking news coverage of the mass shooting here in San Bernardino, California. Earlier we were reporting from nearby the facility where the shootings took place, and if you've been following what's been happening today, we are several miles from the location where the shooting actually took place. As those of you who've been covering the news today know, the vehicle that was spotted earlier was tracked down, ended up here, I believe, and you guys are getting all the news reports that I might not be seeing, that someone may have come out of one vehicle earlier. Nevertheless, we do have basically this whole area covered off right now. We're in San Bernardino, California, doing breaking news coverage of today's tragic shootings at the Inland Regional Facility. You can see just through this fence here a law enforcement official wearing a mask with a police dog. They're not messing around here. They have covered a large swath of territory. I was in another location, however, reception for my provider, no good here, guys. So unfortunately, I can't move too far. You can see that there are some people here in the area that are just sort of watching and waiting. How far from the facility? If I had to guess, I would say maybe we're 3 miles from the facility. Certainly not an easy walkable distance. You might recall, if you were watching my own scope, there's someone peeling off. You might recall, if you were watching my own scope earlier, I actually had a very low battery at that time. I still have a low battery now, so I may lose you at any one point, but we had first heard through a police scanner that there was a shooting taking place, and so we hit the ground running to follow what was happening, and we hopped in the car. Many of the roads are redirecting traffic here, or law enforcement redirecting traffic away from this area. This is an unresolved situation, and you have heavily armed law enforcement officials at every stretch of the way. I'll try to tweet out a picture, possibly from the Parachute TV account a little bit later, just of on the other side of this area with an officer with his gun drawn up against the building that is in front of us. Same deal, officer with gun drawn. Clearly they are securing this perimeter, and clearly, how far am I from the scene? Well, here's what I'd like you to do. Check out what's happening with this chopper coverage that you guys are seeing on television or even online right now, live streaming, that's giving you a bird's eye view of what's happening. I'm at the corner of San Bernardino and Richardson. I can't move too much, unfortunately, guys. I'm going to lose you if I move. You're saying all 3 suspects are accounted for. There was some reporting that I heard, again, I have not confirmed this, but there was some reporting that I heard earlier that there was a gentleman that had been there for a meeting, left disgruntled, and returned with other people, and that's what led to the multiple shooters involved in this. Again, that's not first-hand information, nor have I been able to fact-check that information. I'm just trying to put some context around the fact that somebody just said that there are 3 suspects that are now accounted for. I can't get close to that footage from that scene right now, but I can say that we are literally footsteps away from it. Really behind 2 or 3 fences here is where all of this has gone down, and anything you're seeing from the bird's side view, listen to the scanner feed and they have an idea of where one killer is. 1 rolled out, a vehicle arrested, 2 others in shootout, 1 killed, 1 arrested. Thank you for that update. That's great.